Adrenaline pumping, nerves tight as bowstrings. You stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world. And that's the easy part. What lies ahead is 160 miles of off-road hell. If there's any surface you don't like, you're sure to find it here. From slippery creek crossings to bike-breaking rock gullies, 100-mile-an-hour flats to gut-wrenching downhills. So far, so good? Great. Now, let's ride the whole course backward at night. What's the point? Simple, really. Create one of the world's most challenging races. Gather the best. And then test their skill, their nerve, their endurance, and ultimately their will. Will to win. Will to be the last man standing. If you want to be the last man standing, gotta live your life and play it. 88 very special riders arrive at Red River Motorcycle Park on the Texas-Oklahoma border. This is invitation only, and the invitations have gone out to the best in the business. That guy, Mike Lafferty. He's won the AMA National Enduro Championship 7 times. Jimmy Lewis, past winner of the Baja 1000, finished Paris-Dakar on the podium. Guy Cooper, factory motocrosser, turned off-road threat. And there's Jeff Fredette, gold medalist at the ISDE 8 times. It's an international field. From the Isle of Man, David Knight, reigning world enduro champion. Going head-to-head with the big dogs, a talented field of amateurs inspired in part by the level playing field. No practice, no qualifying. Riders allowed to walk only the first mile of the course, looking for the secret to the bomb run start.
You'll be a lot better coming off this center hill here than you would going around.
Right, because see, there's that rock right there that you'd come to the side of it. So you could come right down through there, and you've got a clean shot instead of going around.
We're all just trying to, where there being no set trail, we're all trying to figure out which way to go. We all got to end up at the same spot.
Survive that flat-out first mile, and then what?
I don't really know what to expect. I've heard there's a bunch of rocks. I've seen the videos on the website. It looks pretty fun. They say there's supposed to be some gnarly stuff out there, and I'm just trying to expect the worst, I guess.
I've rode Hell's Gate in Italy, Erzberg in Austria, so hopefully if it's like them, it's going to be really, really tough. So yeah, these guys can expect a bit of a nightmare maybe.
The one thing I've learned by coming to these races is you don't know what to expect. I mean, that's how you be prepared. Don't know what to expect.
Oh, it's going to be real tough getting behind riders in this type of situation because the trees are tight, can't pass really. And like I said before, it's totally different from where I'm riding, where you go off the trail a little bit and pass.
That's why I'm down here. They said this was going to be gnarly and tough, and I don't know if I'm so tough anymore, but I'm gnarly. Arr.
So everybody's heard about how tough the course is going to be. It was designed to be very tough. This is a give-up towel. If each rider just put this on your person somewhere, put it in your fanny pack, put it on you. If you get to a spot, to a hill, and you cannot get through there, it's time to raise a white flag. We'll get you out of there.
The world champion wastes no time demonstrating how he claimed that crown. David Knight grabs the lead before mile marker 1. The first 15 miles, pasture and riverbeds. Where things get tough, crowds have gathered. When we come back, the first major test of skill and nerve in the inaugural running of Red Bull's Last Man Standing. The event is unique. Red Bull's Last Man Standing. 88 riders on the first of 4 40-mile loops. So who's the man to beat?
I would say for sure it would be David Knight, just because he's actually a specialist in this kind of race, and he's quite a bit stronger than anybody over in Europe right now. And then, of course, the Americans don't have a whole lot of experience with this stuff. So I'd say he's an odds-on favorite. But then again, he's never been here, ridden here. He's probably not riding his, personal bike. So then, you're going to have guys like Lafferty who can probably, do everything he can do. It's just a matter of who's the strongest.
But let's also consider the matter of motivation. Here's New Jersey's Lafferty, the perennial American champion, into an early second place with an opportunity to upstage his KTM teammate Knight, the world champion. So let's have a look at Knight in action. First major obstacle, called the waterfall, reduced by dry weather to a puddle and a difficult climb up a rocky face. Nicely done. In hot pursuit, Lafferty manages the climb with a bit less foot dabbing. Unfortunately, that little detour at the top takes back any time he might have gained. And now the Joshua Tree Hill climb. Near the top, Knight is off and pushing, but clearing this crest is cause for celebration. Others find little to cheer about.
Yes, the course is really rough. It's really taking a toll on my bike. Broke my brake pedal. Had some other problems with my chain getting real tight on me. It's just, it's pretty nasty out there.
Back at the waterfall, there is simply no justice. Guy Cooper threw cleanly, but watch David Camo get hung up on the rock ledge. A tiny bump from Danny Morrison not only saves Camo's tail, but actually gets it going again. While poor Morrison's inadvertent good deed goes seriously unrewarded, he finds himself headed in exactly the wrong direction. Just give me a minute here, guys. I'll get this sorted out. Well, fat chance. Adding insult to injury, Nathan Canny and Justin Williamson jump in front of Morrison, with Canny taking a rather unorthodox line. Do you think he did that on purpose? In any case, it's monkey see, monkey do from there. And the upshot of Morrison's little ordeal, he loses 2 spots, while Camo, who started this traffic jam, is long gone. Like I said, no justice. Now let's take a moment to demonstrate the benefit of perseverance. Jason Greer en route to a top 20 on lap 1. At Joshua Tree, a study in contrast. Guy Cooper consulting his crew, while Camo just grabs a handful and goes for it. Okay, it may not be textbook pretty, but at this point, all that matters is making it over the top. Camo does, and picks up a position for the more cautious Cooper. For our friend Danny Morrison, the waterfall misadventure is a fading memory. But there is every indication that this may be a very long day. Up front, Knight has opened a 3-minute lead over Lafferty with rides like this through a gully called Triple Threat. Meantime, the log jam everyone predicted is taking a toll at Joshua Tree.
So gnarly, dude. Holy crap.
Hey, with only 4 guys stuck up there, let's make it 5. Take a moment to thank the friendly and efficient volunteer staff who kept you from tumbling all the way back to the bottom.